everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to look into Prince Harry's favourite paper, The Sun. They've run an article saying that some senior royals are uncomfortable with having Harry or Meghan at the coronation in May, and they'd rather them not come. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine why? Shocking, isn't it? So we're going to have a little look into with my cards and see what we can pick up, any energies around there. But before I begin, we've had some new subscribers overnight, so welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to all the subbies that have been here for a while, and thank you very much to the emotional support Coven, the channel membership guys. You guys rock. Thank you. So let's have a look in and see what we can find out about this whole Sun article. Is it real? Is there any truth behind it? Probably. I wouldn't want them anywhere near us, but there we go. That's just me. Let's see what the cards say. Woo! So we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is straight away showing that there is some frustration and there is some hostility, and I think there's a lot of anger. So actually, coming from the first point, I would say that people are angry about what's been going on in the last few days with the book. I think there's been a lot of hostility. There's definitely blood pressure has gone up in the royal household here, and I'm going with if not directly the family, but maybe people at the palace are very, because you've got to remember he went for the staff as well as his family. Yeah, so I think there's definite people there that are like, I don't know what they're going to say about us. They're frustrated. They think things are being taken creatively out of context. Definitely. 7 of Wands there. And the 7 of Wands crossing shows things being manoeuvred and defensiveness. There is a sense that they don't want to be attacked again. They don't want themselves put in that position. They don't want to feel like they are getting dragged anymore, if you know what I mean. The 7 of Wands, classically, it's somebody that's on an uneven keel, kind of battering away, getting battered out by other people. So yeah, they're feeling like they're done. They've had a lot thrown at them. There is a sense that this story could be quite true, but we'll see what's above and see what's underneath and see how we're getting on with it. So yeah, here's the Page of Wands. Interestingly enough, again, frustrations and anger. There's a lot of anger here, guys. It's all inverse, all inverted stuff. And with the Page of Wands, there's that level of immaturity, that level of being attacked and creating drama for drama's sake. There's a lot of bruised egos coming with this, especially. It looks immature what Harry's done. It looks like he has taken leave of his senses. He just looks like angry and petulant, and that's very much the vibe that's coming off here. They feel hurt. They've hurt by this man's kind of spiteful, vindictive words. It very kind of, and they're just kind of, they're over it. With the Knight of Wands there, I would say that they are angry by it. But with the 7 of Wands, they don't want to go out in defensiveness. They don't want to be out on the stage having to defend themselves. So I don't think they're necessarily going to engage with this, but we'll see what's underneath the situation. We've got the 8 of Cups, regret and moving on. So I think, guys, we are going to get some movement. I think they're just going to kind of keep it trucking, keep it moving. They're not necessarily going to say anything. With the 8 of Cups there is a sense of loss and a sense of wanting to move on. Will they? We'll see what the other cards bring out. but it does look like they're wanting to move on from it. This could be moving on from Harry and the situation, or just kind of keeping it trucking and ignoring it. We'll find out. But there is some movement there, so I don't know if they're going to make a statement or not. Two of Wands, again, a split in communication. The royal family, it seems to me they're just, yes, it's a massive betrayal. Yes, it doesn't look like they're going to be entrusted, but as a group of people, it looks like they are done with them. There is a split there with the Two of Wands. There is no way that they found that they could work with them. It's a very difficult situation for them to navigate, especially because the Seven of Wands, they're crossing them. They feel like they don't want to be put on the defensive with it. Yeah. We have the Lovers in reverse. And then we have the Magician in reverse as well. Okay, what's coming up? Four of Wands. Nine of Cups. And we have the Devil. Okay, let me talk you through this. So we have the Lovers in reverse. So I would suggest that this could be more of a split. Two of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. I think we are going to get more of a split with the royal family and with the overseas couple. I think they'll do something that is so damaging, or say something that is so damaging that more kind of stuff comes out. I know we've had a lot with the book and things happening around the book and stuff being shown that, you know, that isn't accurate. So like he said, he had an Xbox and Xboxes weren't released then, and he said he was at this point when he was formed. The Queen Mother had died when he actually was at a different point. So there's a lot of convoluted stories, there's a lot of things, but I feel like there's going to be more things come out that are going to force the royal family's hand with something. We have got the Magician as well, so I think they've got their stuff together. I think they're just sitting on something. Now with the Four of Wands here, this is a celebration and a union. I'm thinking with this could be something around the time of the coronation. They're probably putting everything into the basket and trying to get past the coronation, I think. So I don't necessarily think we're going to get anything too much. I think with the Lovers in reverse, something extra is going to happen, guys. Something extra is going to happen. What the royal family don't want to appear, and they don't want to appear like emotionally distant. We've got the Nine of Cups there in the future. What they're wanting to do is just look content, look happy, keep it moving, and they're wanting everyone to focus on the celebration there we have with the Four of Wands and the Magician. We have the Devil in the future, however. And the Devil shows to me that there is going to be more trouble with Harry and Meghan and the royal family. I feel like there's going to be stuff coming out around the royal family, not necessarily the royal family, but with Harry. I've been picking this up for a while. There are rumours going around. I might do a live around that, actually. There is some rumours going around. I have seen them. It might be related to that. It might be related to other things. There's plenty of skeletons in those closets, and they haven't got international protected person status anymore, and they haven't got the press protections either. I feel like there is going to be more of a split there. Now, I don't know when the court cases with the Daily Mail, not the Daily Mail, the government and his for his security. That would be quite interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look and see how Harry and Meghan feel as a collective if they want to go to the coronation. With the Devil there, if the royal family ever had a tarot reading and this came up, I would not invite them to the coronation. I think that would be the best way to go, to distance themselves from them further. Okay, do Harry and Meghan want to come to the coronation? Let's have a look. We have the sun. So it is on Archie's birthday, isn't it? The 6th of May. So their focus is on the sun. So for an instant, I don't think they are going to want to necessarily go. They may want to in reverse the world. They want to bring all their attention onto the sun. They want to bring the attention onto Archie. But we have the universe in reverse. And it feels like they're wanting that attention and completion and to bring that energy into it. But I feel what's difficult for them is their relevance attached to the royal family. Knight of Cups again. Harry wants us to go back and revert to that jokey, cheeky chappy and just see him as this nice kind of guy. And he's young. He's not young. He's nearly 40. They kind of like link into this younger version of themselves all the time. And he wants us to really kind of like go in with that. The 9 of Discs, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is really in two minds about going, guys, because while I want the glory, the 9 of Discs is I don't want to be shown up. I don't want to have... I don't want to be sat on the back row with some like minor royals or some lords or something. They want to be shown to be affluent and self-standing. I think this book is just basically burning all the bridges and their version of setting up their own court, if that makes sense. And I know in America you can't but I don't think they think like that. They want to be like celebrity royalty rather than... Yeah, there's the Ace of Wands. This is in reverse and there is a lot of frustrations around this. So I feel like if the royal family invited them, they would turn it around and say, oh, you didn't acknowledge this, that and the other and we need an apology. If they disinvited them, they'd say, oh, you didn't acknowledge it. Everything is a problem. Everything is words, turn it around, and everything gets weaponized. Like every solution they find fault with, everything is just wrong all of the time. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it shows how frustrating they have got frustrations because they have nothing that ever satisfies them. There is nothing ever that sustains them either. They are going to try and make it about Archie. They're going to try and bring Archie into it for some reason. But we have the Lovers in reverse there. So I'm interested. I'm itching to get into the next cards. Let me see what this one is. The Emperor. They are really thinking about going to the coronation, guys. They are really thinking about it. The Emperor is the father. The father, the patriarchy. King Charles would come through in these readings as the Emperor. Let's see what's on their mind. 6 of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So they've had to move. They've had to move for some reason. They're on the move for some reason. And secrets are being revealed about them. The High Priestess in reverse. There is some secrets coming out about them. And with the 6 of Swords there, it shows to me that there's been some movement. And they don't necessarily have wanted that movement. They've had to move for some reason. The High Priestess in reverse shows there's unwanted secrets coming out. Something around the time, like I say it, and I think it's come out as well, around the time of Queen Elizabeth's funeral. There was some crosswords with as well as all the drama that happened with the flight going up to Balmoral, but there was some, it's just, it could be their secrets being revealed, and they're having to move for some reason. I know there's been mudslides in the Queen of Swords there. They're worried about some further revelations coming out. They're worried about something to do with legal issues. They just don't want to come across as being cold. But then we have the Ten of Wands there. And they've just given themselves a burden that to be relieved in a way, with the Devil there. I think they're going to try and do something around the time of the coronation to undermine King Charles. We might, with this here, we might just get Harry attending. They're going to try and bring Archie into this somehow, Archie into this story. They really are going to try and bring him in. That's interesting. So hold that for the coronation. Around the time of the coronation, they're going to try and bring him in. I think they feel frustrated by the stuff that's in the press about them. I think they're going to try and bring it, like, stuff back to Archie with the son there, and try and bring it, like, look at how lovely King Harry is, or whatever, Prince Harry is, and how wonderful he is, and all this kind of stuff. They don't want to look unkind, they don't want to look uncharitable, but they're bringing all this attention to him. The Emperor there and the Lovers in reverse is interesting to me. I think there may be further splits. They may try, and whatever King Charles does, he won't be able to win. So you may as well just do what's most comfortable to him. If he doesn't want his son there, he shouldn't just say, I don't want you there. Because he can't win anyway. Whatever he does, he won't be able to win. Six of Swords shows that the Sussexes are on some kind of, they may are having to move, and there will be secrets revealed about them, which is interesting with the High Priestess in reverse. The Queen of Swords there is unwanted legal trouble, as well as cruel and cutting issues, as well as gossip. And with the Ten of Wands there, they're going to have a burden lifted around the time of the Devil. So I would suggest they are going to try and be disruptive and cause some more disruption again. I think some past behaviours are also going to come out and bite them on their bum. That was one of my predictions for this year. If you look back to the predictions, I put them up on my shorts in, it's on the live thing. It's just got text and words. They're like TikToks, but for YouTube. And I put on there that there will be I did have a prediction on there that Harry and Meghan will be caught in a scandal that will further damage their brand. So yeah, have a look. But then again, this is all just for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want to add anything to the reading, take away anything from the reading. Clear my throat. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' time, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.